you know what? How to annoy a BBC film crew outside your house. Start doing a noisy job. They've already asked one person to stop being noisy, but I'm not going to be noisy for very long. Oh my goodness, right, we're finally walking. Everyone was pooing. Rocky is pulling, even though he's got this slip lead on. So, oh, sorry about the wind as well. We're on a completely different walk now because Rocky lives somewhere else. My dogs then both decided to poop in annoying places. Just so I managed to get rid of one lot of poo. Another one had a poo. Oh, now I've got to clear up another one because Link's doing it. Oh God, they're just so full of poo. This used to be where I used to hang out when I was little, one of the places. My later teens, when we moved from one end of town to the other end of town. And there was a little tunnel, like a concrete tunnel down here. And I hated it because I don't like confined places. But we used to dare each other to crawl from one end of the tunnel to the other. If I can see it, I'll show you it. But yeah, I wouldn't do it now. Look at that gorgeous blue sky. I'm back in vest tops again because it's just so lovely. It's nice and warm. It's only like 21, 22 degrees, but that's actually fine. Anything much hotter than that and it makes things difficult, doesn't it? It makes it hard to get on and do stuff. It's just uncomfortable. The nice thing about this walk is my dogs have never done it. So they're going to have a lot of new smells and a lot to explore, which is nice. Now, somewhere along here is a sheep field, which doesn't have a public right of way, but the people who own the sheep field have let people use it. And unfortunately, somebody allowed their dog to attack 2 sheep, 2 ewes, and yeah, they were in a sorry state. I don't suspect they survived, and I was so angry on their behalf. Really was, because they don't have to let people use that, and they were. And you wouldn't be surprised if they turned around and said, no, actually, we're making it private now, you can't come on. It's not a legal right of way, so they don't have to allow people through. They just do it out of the kindness of their hearts. Oh, they're enjoying this. Whee! Unfortunately, I can't let you off, Rocky, because I can't trust you. Hi! Is this one yours? It's okay, that dog was not a stray. Thought maybe it had escaped its owner. But he was just leisurely strolling along, quite far behind, with another dog. So it's like, okay, your dog's literally just guided the path and been growling at us, but whatever. I'm sure you know what you're doing. Oh, this is far more overgrown than it was when I was little. Just come through, but it's a nice bit of shade from the heat. So that's good. A little bit muddy. I used to cycle my bikes all around this bit. Oh, there is a bit of mud, isn't there? Whoa, skiddy on the mud. Can't see properly because of my glasses changing colour. Let's go around. Hopefully all this mud will be off their feet by the time we get back to the car. Oh, don't pull me over. Oh, goodness. Right. Go around this bit. Getting to that time where I'm probably going to have to invest in some walking shoes again for the dog walks, or check if mine are still usable from last winter. Oh, that's better. This way, perhaps. The little lambs and sheepies. My boy's showing no interest whatsoever. I could hear rustling in the bushes. There was a man coming through a gate. He's having a run. I used to run, but it ruined my knee. And I enjoyed it when I did it, and it certainly toned me up. But I enjoy my walks far more than my runs, so I wasn't prepared to do anything that would affect my ability to walk long distances, and it was. So this is a little nature reserve that I was trying to tell my parents about. It doesn't have anything written on it There's no signs. But I think it was like a Jubilee one for the Queen's Jubilee, and there's paths cut through it and what have you, but there's no real signage. But I was trying to tell them about it, and then I couldn't even find it on the map. But yes, it's there, down this track. And I'm trying to work out how far. Okay, there's a sewage works, which means we're nearly at the end. What they want to do down here is they want to build a big compactor place for like crushing concrete. And unfortunately, you've got like a football club literally right next to this area, and you've got kids' skate ramp. So it's really not a good idea to be sticking. So you can see the lights at the back over there. That's where the football club is, and they want to put a huge, great big cement crushing waste place down this track. You just think that's not a good idea. You've got all these kids exercising, you've got people exercising, they're going to be breathing in all that dust. Not to mention, you know, the destruction to this beautiful habitat for wildlife. I appreciate that they've got to go somewhere, but why do it somewhere where kids are exercising? And like, really, you want it in an industrial area? And apart from the sewage works up here, it's not industrial. We are now in the housing estate that Lee and I had our first home in. We were renting when Brendan was born. Had to find somewhere pretty quick because he was a bit of a surprise. But I knew this area well because lots of my friends lived on this housing estate, and so I could get around quite well. Knew my way around all the little back routes. I tell you what though, I have not done it in years. Kind of working off very old muscle memory. Also, used to do my first Avon round around here when Brendan was a couple of months old. A lady knocked on the door and asked if I would be interested in earning a bit of extra cash, and I said yes. Actually, if we go up this way, we are going to walk past my old house where Lee, myself and Brendan lived up until Brendan was 2. Okay, there's this little square here. Brendan learned to ride his little electric battery powered motorbike along here when he was about 18 months old. It's not changed a huge amount. So my best friend's house was on the end, number 27. No, that's a lie. We were on the end, 27. My best friend was 29. Yes, that's changed. It's now had a porch built on it. That's where we live. That's bedrooms. That bedroom was Brendan's. But yeah, it didn't have that porch. It looked like the rest of them. We had the side gate, which was nice. And the car park, which is still just as ratty as it was back then. Needs a new surface, but no one is responsible for it, so it never gets done. It's about 3:15 and we've done a little bit of driving, haven't we, Kenzie? Yeah. Stop, start in your car so you get a hang of it. What have you got there? You persuaded me to go to Gale's, cheese, didn't you?
Croissant.
You said, what do you recommend?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Mm.
So he did ask if they had anything gluten-free for me, but there wasn't anything left. So I've got the same. And a carton of water, even. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, we're going to eat this. This is really good, actually. Do highly recommend. Link, get your head in. They are actually tied into the car, believe it or not. Link still can reach the window. I'm waiting for us to get pulled over because even though they've got the harnesses on and they're tied into the car, Link's still sticking his head out the window. I'll have to find a shorter car harness thing, maybe. This is really good. Really cheesy. There we go. He's just dropped my book off at the library.
That's quick.
Good late afternoon, good late afternoon, good late afternoon. Kenzie and I are about to watch a movie together. He had to wait for me to get out of the bath. What are we watching, Kenzie Bear? If, which is about imaginary friends. If imaginary friends were real for our whole life, is that the idea? I think that's what it is. I'll let you know what I think of it. I'm being blinded by the sun shining off a window over the road. Wow. That's impressive light, isn't it, Kenzie? I might be blind. Look at that, in this one little spotlight. The spotlight's on me. It's 7:30. Kenzie and I have just finished watching If, and I enjoyed it. I mean, it's not the most amazing film, but it was very enjoyable. We both enjoyed it. I said to Lee it's not really his thing, and he's agreed it's probably not his thing, but we enjoyed it. Anyway, Lee is now being chef. Lee's on fajita duty. Bit of Cajun. Thankfully we had some because Asda sent a substitute yesterday, which was barbecue, which is not quite the same when you're making fajitas. I've got all the vegetables there. We're being watched from the door.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
And somebody's going to be evicted so that we can clear off the table in a bit. Because she's... Well, I shut the window on her and she wasn't very happy about it. So she sat watching Lee chop vegetables and now she's moved away, which is good because we're on the chicken now. I've just made up lunches, 2 of the same, for work the next 2 days with bits that needed using. I'm going to write my name on those so nobody is tempted to eat them. I've put the extractor fan on as well because the Cajun spice is starting to spice up. Smells so good. I hate to tell you, Kate, you're going to have to move. I'll get Kenzie to come and move you so you don't have to go near those dogs. We've set this up, Kenzie and I. These are like UV lights for plants, grow lights for plants, and I've had them for weeks, but I haven't done anything with them. And his bonsai was dying, and we repotted it. He potted it up into this new bowl I got him, and now we're working on it getting better, and it's got loads of new shoots and what have you, so he's a lot happier with it. But it's going to get too cold being out in the conservatory because we're getting the first of the frosts, and this stays open all night. I have put a little bit of fleece over, which does make a difference. I'm training the dogs to currently use it despite having the fleece drop down. It has a door, but only Link will use it. Timmy's scared of the door, so I'm hoping he won't be scared of this bit of fleece. So this does get cold in here because obviously this air comes through. So a lot of the plants are not going to do well in here and are going to have to be moved into the house. So Kenzie's already moved the bonsai in, and we set up the lights, and they're on timers, so they'll go off, do a 12-hour on, 12-hour off system. You can alternate it for 4 hours on, 16 off, various things like that, something like that. 4 hours on, 20 off, 20 off, things like that.
Spicy for you.
You made it extra spicy, have you? It's now 9:30. We are full up of fajitas. I have now digested them. They were rather spicy. Lee thinks there was a different Cajun spice. Well, there was. He used a different one, but he said it must have been extra spicy because they were hot, on the verge of not good for me. But they were tasty. So I've come down now. We've just watched a Futurama and Hammond's Garage, and now we're going to have a cup of tea. And I'm not sure what we're going to do. I might do another bit of editing before bed. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm definitely tired. And then back to farm work tomorrow. Well, not farm work, you know, the nannying side up at the farm. Because it will be Tuesday. Goodness, how the weeks fly. If you've got to this point in the video, what can I get you to leave so I know you've all got to this point in the video? How about a chili pepper emoji? How about leaving me a chili pepper emoji if you've got to this point in the video and you've stuck around for this bit? Go on then, leave me a chili pepper emoji, or something that looks like someone's had something far too spicy. Maybe the head exploding emoji, that would be good too. I'll see you lovely lot in the next video. Thank you for watching.